Hej, hej, z tej strony Duffy, zapraszam was na The Outer World. Dzisiaj podwiedzamy sobie fabrykę. Porozmawialiśmy sobie ostatnio z koleżanką, z Redem. Zobaczmy co w terminalu. A w terminalu są rejestry. Zawiadomienie. Fabryka konserw Sęczykał na Brzeżu ściśle przestrzega standardów zdrowia i bezpieczeństwa spółki Kosmolu. Zawiadomienie. Uzgodnij chorobę swoim brygadzistom lub przełożonym w Kosmoklubie. Pamiętaj o potrzebach innych członków rodziny Kosmokluba. Twoje chorobowe zostanie rozpatrzone i zatwierdzone w ciągu 2 do 4 tygodni. Brakujące godziny należy wynagrodzić firmie. Jeśli masz kłopoty za płaceniem swojego zwolnienia chorobowego, skontaktuj się z Redem. Spróbujemy uzgodnić potrącenie z pensji. Pamiętaj, praca wzmacnia ducha, choroba wysiela choroby umysłu i choroby charakteru. Jeśli łapie cię choroba, być może pora zaplanować spotkanie z miejscowym pastorem. Łoki. Zobaczmy jak wygląda fabryka. Maszyny. Zautomatyzowane punkty sprzedaży Kosmokluba. Automaty sprzedające. Automaty sprzedające oferują szeroką gamę produktów do kupienia najczęściej jednej marki. Umiejętności hakowania na poziomie co najmniej 20 punktów pozwala sprzedawać przedmioty automatom sprzedającym. Zastrzeżone przedmioty można kupić tylko w przypadku posiadania odpowiednio wysokiej reputacji u danej frakcji lub po osiągnięciu co najmniej 40 punktów umiejętności hakowania. Taka bida z nędzą na razie u nich. Coś jakby... Minal, nic tu nie ma. Tu tak samo, owo.
Easy.
O, skrzyneczka. Spokojnie, zajdę. Jakoś mi się kiedyś uda wejść. To nie może być tylko jedna skrzynka. Widziałem, że jeszcze jedna gdzieś musi być. Kibelek. A, tu jeszcze coś jest. Kantynka. I co, to jest mała mapa? Pewnie podstawowa, dlatego kolejne z pewnością będą większe. No jednak.
I'm sorry. I'll just be a minute.
You had a minute. Next one comes out of your pay.
Hop, kolejna.
I've always felt weird in here. It's too clean.
Hey there, Mary. Don't see you round here too often.
Oh, I just came to talk to the vicar is all. None of us are above confessionals.
Pewno nic tu nie ma. A jednak, przeoczyłem.
I'm not allowed in here. Not since the vending machine incident.
No proszę.
Holcomb, got my eye on you, girl.
Another day at the cannery.
You're not a big drinker, are you? Where are we headed? That's on account of how I never met her. I don't rightly know. She was in another division of the Spacer's Choice family. She worked in the Vale a few months, sorting the cannery computers. Her contract said any kids she had, expected or not, belonged to her office from the time of conception. So when I was born, I got sent here. Well, I don't know about normal. Dad said she worked under some kind of special contract. It's sensible, Dad just fixed machines. She did some kind of crazy math, high-level stuff. Better to raise me on his time than hers. You mean about the mission? I know, but Vicker says the universe is a machine, that it runs by law. Real machines have gunked up oil, scratches, and worn bits. You can tell they've seen handling, been used by folk. The machine Vicker sees is one ain't never been run. It's not for people to live in. It's something on a museum shelf, under glass. Fixing the universe is a job for somebody way better than the likes of me. Sorry. I know it's none of my business. Strong drink makes me sick. And it makes me real sad. I start thinking about things I oughtn't, and then... Well, never mind that. You got better things to think on. Sorry. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said anything. There was a kind of a thing with a vending machine when I was 12. Not intentionally. I've always been good with my hands, right? So I saw a lock on the machine and thought, oh, this must be how they refill it. But I had to know. So I did my thing, and next thing I know, there's a couple hundred bottles of 0G rolling out the front door and into the road. It's not funny. Right about then, a bunch of loaders came rolling in the gate, fresh off the salt tuna ships. And Mr. Thompson was up on the porch making a speech about how everyone would have to volunteer a third shift to get it all canned. Anyhow, you ever seen an auto loader run over a bottle of 0G? Exploded all over Mr. Thompson. One bottle after another as the loaders went by. I was just shy of working age, so Dad had to pay all the damages. Moreau's still angry at me. I can laugh about it now, but I just about puked up my guts in terror in the moment. That's the one time I ever made Mr. Thompson look a fool.
You read the latest report?
Only the part that said we didn't make our quotas.
I don't know you. Amelia Kim, Spacer's Choice Beverage Dispenser. I don't know what you're about, but this here's a Spacer's Choice drinking establishment. We're all loyal, hard-working company folk here. You really think so? That's kind of you. I've been trying to keep the floors clean. You got no idea how long it takes to scrub the tiles. Guess I misreckoned you. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to be curt. We just got some problems lately. I can get you a drink if you'd like. Gotta ask you to enjoy your beverage within the premises, though. Can't risk you bringing a drink over to those deserters. You understand. Traitors. The lot of them. Bunch of folks decided they were tired of working and went out into the wilds to fend for their own selves. Town's already struggling to make quotas, even without that band of slackwits abandoning their posts. Bunch of lazy, shiftless rung leeches. Anyway, enough about them. What can I do for you? Go ahead. I don't see how that's any of your business. You're the first to ask after me in some time. I'll give you that. But I don't have a story to share. My family's worked Spacer's Choice for 2 generations, and I've lived in Edgewater just about all my life. Wanted to work in the sciences once upon a time. Would you believe it? That was a wild fancy. Glad I disabused myself. What happened, you ask? What always happens when you're dreaming. I woke up. I just didn't have the brains for it. Asked too many questions. Wasn't suited to the work. So I did the right thing and worked the life I was always meant to live. Now that I'm behind a bar, I can ask all the questions I want. Important ones. Like, when are you gonna pay your tab? And would you like another round of cold, refreshing 0G? Don't talk to me that way, please. Spent many years disabusing myself of that notion. Don't need you putting it back in my head. Lab work ain't for me. Never was. Never will be. Spacer's Choice put me where I belong, and for that, I am grateful. They did. They gave me a life, gave me a purpose. This is where I belong. Not so fast. I told you about my life. Your turn to tell me about yours. So, what's your story? That right? Prove it. I know that serial drama. They were playing it just the other night. What was it called? The Last Spacer? You're right. I don't believe you. I'd advise you to keep that story unsaid. Don't want people thinking you're a loon. Ugh, is this the start of a joke? If you want me to laugh at your jokes, it's a 3-drink minimum. Look, I don't know what you're blathering about. If you took a blow to your skull, you really should settle down with some 0G. Anyhow, whatever happens outside the walls is not my business. Only deserters and marauders wander out there, and I cannot tell you which I revile more. My world is these 4 walls, that door, and a row of mugs that need cleaning. Let me make something clear. Spacer's Choice has been real good to me. The town's been real good to me. I start gallivanting around outside the walls, poking around in places I shouldn't be, learning things I've got no right to know. people will talk. Won't ever catch me asking about the world outside. Else the town's gonna say Amelia's gone soft. That Amelia's pondering desertion. I don't want that. Keep it down, will you? We don't talk about the PLAYGE. Not here. And if you're smart, you won't mention it anywhere. I've said enough. People come here to drink their problems away. If they wanted to face their problems, they'd go see our vicar.
Oh, I cut my own hair. But Conrad sells real good disinfectant.
Wish we had some better rations.
We should keep our voices
I've never
down.
actually been in here. Seemed scary from the outside.
Welcome to the Spacer's Choice Constabulary. We are Halcyon's leading brand in frontier justice. The office is writing up promotion. Purchase 3 criminal investigations and the 4th one's free. As a Spacer's Choice constable, I am authorized to grant you legal authority toward apprehending wanted criminals. Know how to carry yourself in a fight? I've got bounties out for these 3 marauders. Cross them off and bring me their fingers. Just 1 per marauder, please. I'll dust off the old fingerprint roller. As long as your questions fall within the acceptable margins of curiosity. If this is a setup to a joke, you should know I've never found anything amusing in my life. I don't serve Edgewater. Edgewater and the entire region of Emerald Vale serve Spacer's Choice. Spacer's Choice is a wholly owned subsidiary of Universal Defense Logistics, which occupies a seat on the Halcyon Holdings Corporation, also known as the Board. I must admit it bothers me that you don't already know this. Flattery won't get you anywhere with me. The bureaucracy is a noble profession, but not all of us are gifted enough to serve in it. Something to report?
I've been feeling pretty
Dobra,
low these
zobaczmy
days.
jeszcze na szybko miasto, znaczy okolice miasta zobaczmy. Takie tam domki, nic ciekawego nie ma. Lądowisko. Ciekawe. Nic nie ma. Małe skrzyneczki. Ale sądzę, że to może w następnym odcinku porobimy.
When I was little, we'd get freighters in every Sunday noon. Now they only come but once a month. I love the wind here.
Oto stół warsztatowy. Kurub 2000. Stół warsztatowy. Stół warsztatowy umożliwia naprawianie, ulepszanie i modyfikowanie uzbrojenia, opancerzenia, dzięki czemu zachowujesz gotowość do walki i świetną formę. Na każdym ekranie zaczynaj od wyboru elementu uzbrojenia i opancerzenia, nad którym chcesz popracować, a następnie to, co chcesz z tym elementem zrobić. Możesz go naprawić, remontować na części, zmodyfikować lub ulepszać poprzez majsterkowanie. Łoki. A z nim możemy rozmawiać? Tak. Zatrzymaj się. Chyba możemy. Ach. To mi przypomina Alex i Kalana ukrytego we wnętrzu góry. No dobra. Taką lepszą eksplorację poprowadzimy w następnym odcinku. Taką dokładniejszą. Kuźwa. Łop, skrzynki.
Nice!
Dzięki za to, że oglądaliście odcinek i do zobaczenia następnym razem. Hej, hej!